anene no eso masene abusia matena si yede nkoma e trendy wo social media so eba besomo onim se ne Counselor Lutterodt ekopie mu ewo adenta eye circuit court na wanya bail yesi ye disika twitwiri dia to the tiri so se wontwa with two sureties na after sansem we ko social media so metete say Counselor Lutterodt finally or the chop packets here aba e de ko e dia ma ye ma me do Bronii na who say papa shage na gate na no na who say ni tiri wan ye dia me do Bronii we say papa papa she catch say lumba metra what you say e say ne die ya say chop packets here akọ ede ama eye odo Bronii me pese be kasa e be tete yenko hwe ni nyina emfa embra ne ba e beto asem no so
for questioning
and on the banka bagunisa
yes e bi so so wo adwumam ne e be fa
banka ba
na insem bibri clear the air for us then of course
I don't know what is in the air that must be cleared.
And now bezo beka
No, I don't know what is in the air. You say clear the air for us.
Yeah, chirimu then see.
Well, assemble kona me kai see. Say no come na odi dia bit me dibi.
Said then.
Well, it's incommodie because na the conversation e won commodie ni mo say ye adwuma ayi ye tena ha no mo 10-20 minutes, but basically no, it becomes a continuous conversation with me, and I've always been forthcoming when it comes to spending time to record myself, because on several occasions it is what has vindicated me than the piecemeal that happens on your radio bite, because everybody has what they want to take. And it was I can say say cousin Esiama. The only portion we were posting here, send us the boys related to, and you have to go and explain yourself.
And that's even a joke.
I mean, but you see, that is you must say we be picking sensationalism that part, and usually that's how social media has come. So basically, in because, and I don't want to really repeat conversation now.
Yeah.
Because the more I repeat the conversation, unfortunately for me, it is the more I'm trying to continue to say what has been banned.
True.
Is repeating the same thing that happened. So a conversation went on, and I think that is why I was invited. The word is invited. I was invited, and ideally, say Michelle corner by and Sunday corner by here Monday. And I call for buy. I'm needed on Tuesday at 11. 10 Tuesday.
Yes.
So I'm needed on Tuesday at 11. But now already know, based on the first call, I find myself already at the police headquarters. So I did the needful. So yes, it was Sunday evening that was a call that came that I'm needed at a certain section of the CID unit of Ghana Police Service. So based on that, I took initiatives. Okay, I will go.
Tuesday.
No, so no. See, there was a request, a member.
Okay.
And the request basically was to come there on Monday. Got second by Sunday. Good. But omukasa member on Monday. Na I'm say okay, meko. Me imagine say meko no. That time na ena me gina ho. I was just in the building the same time I say member. And a phone call by say like another inspector is calling me, say I'm needed at the place. So because Ochana 11. So then I said, oh, okay, if I'm needed, I also don't want to create any scene. Definitely, no matter what you do, when you enter into such places, you will have a lot of people. It was your phone you call. It was not a public notice that the police is looking for Counselor Lutterodt. So what do I have to gain in going on my social media handle like others would do? I'm going to Ghana Police, so I treated it like as private as I want it to be treated.
Okay.
even though I'm going to a public space. And so when I got there, they said, okay, they need me tomorrow, which is 11. I said, well, it's better I fulfill righteousness today because I'm here. So I spoke to the officer in charge and said, oh, Ubia or frame semembra before one casanso phone call no abba. I say okay. And to me train. So I went to see who I was going to see. Then out of that, the one who'd give a call came. And we sat down. And then we went to their bosses and then they said, oh, this is the video. So out of the 3 hours video I did, the first thing was educating the public. The guy Jase Manche was sitting and was telling them tradition. I said, I won't talk tradition. I'll talk health and permit because I deal with the cops. That's my area. How to get permits to bury. And I kept saying that, honestly speaking, nobody has granted permits of such nature. So the alleged conversation based on the video that was played by one man who is said to be the spokesperson of Abuja Opinion. Have you seen that video?
No.
Oh, I mean, I'm surprised. So the same thing happened. So the video was played. I'll share with you. That he knows that the body has been buried there. And I said, no, it can't be true. So after the chief spoke and everything, I gave them the health implication that the EPA must come in. I spoke on all these things. And Ajiman kept saying, like the way I go back and forth with you, saying, video number 4 days, police for name. I'm saying, no, cyber security for an come afre akwe dada. And maybe it's not their necessity. And an analysis says, say, purify assassin. I'm saying, purify assassin. It's not violence. But it's just a matter of going to assume it is there. So that what ritual must be done is supposed to be done. But in the long and short of it is that it was a bad statement from the law point of view that you are inciting violence in calling the youth. So if you watch the whole video, it doesn't sound like that way. But when you pick that small meal out of it, which somebody did, like the regular screenshot to be that is what I was invited for. So then I admitted, said, yes, I said it. And it was in the bad blood. So I apologized and said it was no good.
Great.
And I keep apologizing that it was no good. That portion they played is not good. That shouldn't come from me. And
so you admit that was overboard.
Yes, it was overboard. I mean that particular session. And I'm still apologizing.
Great.
The reason why I'm apologizing is because I don't want anybody to take advantage of that statement and do something. Just like when I was detained. If it goes, when it went viral, then everybody was just appearing. If I know, our bloggers we want to get a soundbite. So immediately when I was also released, I had to tell everybody that I don't come anywhere. I am home. So let's have peace of mind.
This was about what time to your arrest from
I think I went there around 12 o'clock. And I think you're supposed to be granted bail at a certain hours. But by 6 p.m., bail 10 and whatever will not happen. So you have to be detained just for some hours.
Oh, okay.
It will be the answer. And come on, baby, be a touch money, say, if you are someone say, and patchoa, a chop and near them. The uncle see you cry, Timmy Pacho. So Ghana for Fanche, Gayu for Fanche, Ghana police for Fanche. In Koyanim. Madame was Papa. Say chop Madame was
abusuansem we bi edika edite ne air trend social in the media no so somfo asnaka ehwe adwakromo bi de esomo offenso herba and new era medical laboratory services anani eso masene meso so no mu ina bedi nsawoso na enije ebeba wasitire nyame ambada sini ehia bye bye